Well, what have we here? This is another Potpourri episode because I got a lot of stuff to show you. These are a couple of action figures I picked up today. We'll open those in a minute because I'm going to show you some things I don't have to open first. Like this, I said I was going to get it, that Apollo Soyuz model that I picked up at the Kennedy Space Center back in the 70s. And in a recent video, it just dawned on me that this was the model I had, so I had to get it. I will open this one day and build it and paint it, and I'll show you. Now for a little update on that Frazetta Fire and Ice role-playing game box set. I was not mistaken. There are two of the exact same Priestess characters, the Holly Frazetta character, because one was like a special add-on, but then the Kickstarter was so successful, they just threw it in with the regular figures as well, and they also gave us the add-on, so it just ends up there being two. Weird, right? What are you gonna do with two of these? And then I kept pulling out those Ziploc bags and saying, what do you put in these? What do you put in? What an idiot. You put in the tokens. That's what you put in all these baggies. All the tokens. And as I was cleaning up the mess, this fell out. I got a couple of comics, so I'll show you what these are. This is the Fire and Ice comic series that's been coming out. Here's issue 1. Another copy of issue 1. I don't know why I have a duplicate of this. I can't remember. So these are all going to be issue 1 for a while, but these are alternate covers. This one I got signed by Sarah, and this is like an unsigned one. Okay, here's another cover, and another cover. I think that's my favorite, right? No, I love this one as well. You know what? I love them all. But this is another cover. It's awesome. And another cover, and another cover, and another. Ooh, let's see what this one looks like. It's just blank white. Look at that. What's this paper for? This stupid paper on the cover. Why did they do that? That's dumb. Oh, and tape is not good. That's just gonna cause trouble. Well, I don't like the paper covering it because look, there's more. Here's another one. And under the paper cover, red. So white and red. Maybe that's Fire and Ice. You'd think there'd be a blue one. Okay, another. Look at this. These are the same. Okay, so this one has the title of the comic up top. This one doesn't, but it's also signed. Ooh, and numbered. Number 26 of 200. Got a certificate of authenticity. Whoa. That's cool. This is another cover for issue 1 and another for issue 1. Sarah sent me one of these. I think she might have sent me both. She noticed I didn't have them, and so she got them. They were exclusive. So that's it for issue 1. Isn't it weird that there's not a blue one? I'm saying it's weird because I seem to remember having a blue one. Anyways, here's issue 2. Oh, I only have one cover for issue 2. Boy, what a letdown. I need to get more covers. Issue 3. Why do I have 2 of the same cover? Here's another cover for issue 3 and another cover for issue 3. Now we get to issue 4. I only have this one by Dan Panosian, my favorite. Well, now I've got 2 more because that's what this is. These are 2 different exclusive covers for issue 4. I believe issue 5 will end the run, but this is the spin-off Tigra. It's not a series, it's a one-shot. Here's one of the covers, another cover. So it's the same but without color, but it's signed by Dan Panosian. And you know, Dan does the coloring as well. So, and here is another. Ooh, look at that. Certificate of authenticity. And another cover. Okay, so this must be what I'm remembering. These are the other covers. I'm not going to open them all up, but when you pull them out, you're going to flip it open. It's going to be red. It's going to be blue. It's going to be white. So this one has the blue one. I wonder if there is a blue. I'll have to look that up. That's really bothering me because if there's a blue for issue 1, I'm going to need that. Here's another spin-off, one-shot Necron. That right there, that's the cover to die for. Another Dan Panosian, but wow, that's the greatest. So there's one other spin-off. It is Dark Wolf. I've pre-ordered all 4 different covers for it and looking forward to that coming in. But I'm going to have to see, am I missing any other covers? Like, are there more covers for Necron? I'll take a look. And while we're looking at comics, I've shown throughout about the year that I was trying to get every single appearance of the tarantula. And I got them all, except for issue 149. Well, I got it, issue 149. And you know what? It's the actual first appearance of the clone, Ben Reilly. That's why this was so expensive. Not as expensive as the last one I needed to get, which was the second appearance of the Punisher. But after I got that, I was like, well, I have to get this. So there. Now I got them all. Now I'll have to read them and make a video about it. Okay, so I showed that I had this Unearthly Spectaculars issue 2 of this 3-issue series, and I wanted to get the other 2. So I did. Here's issue 1, 2, and 3. Got the set. Same thing here. I think I showed this one, right? Dracula issue 3, and was it Frankenstein issue 3? Maybe it was another one. And then I said there was like werewolf, and I wanted to get them all. I did. I got them all. Except as I got them out to show you, I can't find Dracula issue 1. Isn't that weird? I'm gonna have to look up again. Is there an issue 1? Oh, that's right. There is an issue 1, but it is a movie adaptation of the Bela Lugosi film. Oh, good. Okay, so I do have every issue. I was gonna go crazy there. So here we go. Issue 2, 3, and 4. That's the Dracula series. These are from Dell Comics. And then I've got Frankenstein, issue 1, 2, and 3. And look, I've got the werewolf set now. Werewolf 1. Look, it looks like Snake Eyes from G.I. Joe. Isn't that cool? Issue 2. Ooh, he's underwater. And issue 3. Man, this guy looks cool. I showed in a previous video that I got this issue of Flyman number 36. Well, look what I found underneath it. The same stupid one. I got both of these at like consecutive conventions. Didn't even realize I was buying the same stupid comic over and over and over again. Good thing they're cheap. I'm an idiot. All right, I picked up this Florida Hippopotamus Cocaine Massacre issue 2, and I was like, it looks cool. I wish I hadn't missed issue 1. Maybe I'll have to go back and get it. Well, I did get issue 3. I did get issue 4. What's special is I didn't have him save them. He just happened to have one on the shelf each month, and I grabbed them. I was there at the right time, so I had to go back and get issue 1. But you know what? It's the only one that's super expensive. Not just super expensive, super rare. I couldn't find any. I think I found one on eBay, and it was way more than I'd want to spend on this thing. So I had to get a second printing, but the second printing cover is cool. Isn't that neat? I think they got like a third or a fourth printing already, so I guess it's a good comic. I need to read it. Here we go. I want to show you my Robin Hood comics. These are all in chronological order. Things starts in the 50s or whatever, you know, because I went to England and did the Robin Hood tour and the archery in Sherwood Forest with my daughter, and I showed in a previous video that I had gotten a couple of the Disney Robin Hood comics. Well, I got the rest. This is a Walt Disney Robin Hood, but this is the old TV show from the 50s. I love that show. I got the whole set on DVD. It's like 152 episodes or something crazy like that, and then they made a movie. Awesome, right? Okay, Classics Illustrated Robin Hood, and then we've got this Dell Comics Robin Hood. Now we get into the Disney one. I had 3. I think there's 7. I've got all 7 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And you know what? My daughter is coming here in a few days for Father's Day. We're going to put our Disney Robin Hood shirts back on that she got us for our England trip, and we're going to go see the brand new Hugh Jackman Robin Hood movie on Father's Day. Can't wait. I already bought the tickets. Going to be great. And then these are N.C. Wyeth covers, right? For Robin Hood. I got the full set. Look at that. Swords of Valor's Robin Hood. What a weird name. Thief of Sherwood. That's it for my Robin Hood comics. And I got one more thing to show you. I got this. This is the final issue of Strange Tales. Issue 168. Then it became Doctor Strange. I just wanted to show you. Okay, so now we can check out the Mandalorian figures. Why did I get these? Well, I've shown my collection of Boba Fett figures that I'm in love with collecting the Boba Fett figures. And I always wanted the adventures of Boba Fett in his prime, doing bounty hunting and adventures and what have you. Well, this is what we got. It's a different Mandalorian, but it's the same thing. They had both of these right next to each other up at Target, and it's his full career. There he is in the first episode of his entire, what was it, 3 seasons now, plus the spin-off Boba Fett series, and then they got the movie. So this is where it ends. I like this because Boba Fett, it's like a piecemeal costume. costume, right? Well, this shows. It's the piecemeal. He starts off with this, and he ends with this. And it comes with a cool little Grogu. So we'll open him up, and I can add him to my collection. On the ice planet Pegadon, Din Djarin enters a bustling cantina to track down a fugitive Mithril. That's what he did in the first episode. Ooh, that's nice. It's a cool figure. Like that. And it comes with his sidearm pistol. Look at that. It's like wood grain. We'll put that in his holster. Ooh, a knife. Where can we stick that? Does that go in like a boot? Where does that go? Do you see where it goes? It's gotta go somewhere. I give up! And another right hand. Okay, so he has the right hand with the trigger finger. That's for the gun. And he has another right hand which can hold the knife. Ooh, I got it upside down. Look at that. Lethal. That's cool. So I guess I'll just store the knife in his hand. Boy, you'd think it would go somewhere. So there he is. Let's set him aside. And now for the final form. The Super Saiyan of Mandalorians. First we'll take Baby Yoda out. Grogu. Wait a minute. What the heck? Why is he like that? He can't stand? Oh, is he supposed to be hanging on his back? Oh, I bet he hangs on his back. Well, that's kind of neat. All right, let's set him aside for a second. Let's pull him out. Okay. Oh, hey, check out the difference in the capes. It's fresh and new, and now tattered.
Precious and few. Tattered!
I like that. Yeah. All right. So the helmet stays the same, but he's covered now in all that Beskar armor. That's cool. So we've got the gun. Pull this tape off. Is it the same gun? I think so. Let's put that in his holster. There we go. Uniformity. Oh, here we go. Extra hand to hold the knife. Hey, look. Looks like Baby Yoda's trying to climb onto his back already. Dang it with this tape. Got the same knife? I guess so. There we go. Got it upside down again. All right. Why do I keep doing that? That's better. Ready to slice a loaf of bread or something. I wonder if there's an area to put the knife in on him. I don't see it. I don't see it. It's like a little hook there. That's not going to be good enough. All right. Okay. Whoa. Call that a knife? Now here's a knife. Check out this knife. Good gosh, it's like a sword. That's not a knife, that's a sword. Did he have a sword in the movie? Wowee, that's cool. Anywhere to put it? I don't think so. And a cool rifle. Oh yeah, like that. And now, here we go. We got the rocket pack. Doesn't fire a missile off. So we'll put it like that. It goes like so. I gotta figure out, how does Grogu go? Grogu go. Where does he hang on? Like that? I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna look up online some pictures of how all this stuff should go, how they should be set up, see what I'm missing out on. Maybe I'll go on YouTube. Maybe there's a review or something, and it can straighten me out. But once I have them set up, they'll look cool on my Star Wars shelf with all my Boba Fett's. And there we go. That's it for now. I'll see you next time. Okay, wait, before you go, I fell asleep while editing the video. Then I had to get up and go to work, and now I'm back home again. And I looked up some review videos, and I found out how to do this. This is called a vibro blade, and it goes right in here, right in the boot. That's it. It's that simple. And same over here. The vibro blade goes right in the boot. Look at that. Now, the cloak is going to go off. No, I'm sorry. It's going to go off on this side because I found out how to put Grogu on his back. Check this out. Once I get this in place, his hand goes right here. And then his foot. Let's see if I can do this. I haven't done it yet. Okay, the hand goes there. The foot is supposed to go between the backpack, the jetpack. There we go. There we go. Just like that. And the other foot, as you can see, is right there. So he is perfectly sculpted to hang on just like that. I'm going to go ahead and put the gun, the rifle, in one hand. So while I'm doing this, I do like how Grogu can ride on him, but I think I'm going to get another separate Grogu figure because I want one where he can stand and walk. And they do sell Grogu on his own where he's in a standing walking position, and he comes with that little pram that that he floated around in. And there was one on eBay, only $10. So I think I'm going to get that to add to my collection. There's also another version of the Mandalorian and Grogu from the first episode, like this one, but it's where he has that rifle with the end like a fork, like the holiday special. And it's his mission to go get Grogu for the first time. That's what he's retrieving. So it's the youngest version of Grogu. I don't even think his eyes are open. He's the tiniest baby form, and he's completely covered in mud. So it is a different look. I may get that as well, but here's a few other things I wanted to show you. You can take the scope off of the rifle because in the show, he used that, like just looking through it on its own. Then you put it back on the rifle. And there's one other thing. Check this out. You can remove this. I can't remember what this is. Some kind of an explosive or something. Look at that. You can pull that out. I would have never found that. Had to see it on a video. Maybe as a child, I could figure all this stuff out. You know, with really good working eyeballs. I got my glasses on, but I don't know. I just can't see this stuff. Even with glasses, I can't find these things anymore. I can't transform Transformers like I could as a kid. Everything seems more difficult. It's like adult-proof, not child-proofed, you know? Anyways, I just wanted to put the rifle in one hand because I'm going to put the sword in the other hand. I think that'll look cool. There we go. And that's what he'll look like. Straighten that head out. That'll be cool, right? And one last thing, since it is the next day, something else came in the mail. Bam! Check that out. Woo! So when I was a kid and got the Apollo Soyuz spacecraft model, my brother got the Apollo Saturn V rocket, where the Apollo craft is also in here, but it's super, super tiny because this is a gigantic rocket, and I was always envious of this. Now, they did not have the original like this one because this actually was reissued in 2009 for the 40th anniversary. It is the exact same model. There is no difference, and this is the one I was able to get, so I got it. I'm going to put both of them together and paint them. And so now that is it. I'm going to go back to editing and I will see you in the next video. Well, I may as well show them all on the shelf. Look. Don't they look awesome? Pretty cool, right? They came out great. Here's my holiday special figures. You can see all my different Boba Fett's back there. He's backwards because he's rocket firing. Got the other ones. There's my 6 signatures. Check it out. Pretty cool, right? So that's that. Now, I will finally let you go. Until next time. See ya!